Hello, my awesome, fantastic 4th and 5th grade team. Guys, if you weren't here this past weekend, you missed my big announcement, but this next weekend is going to be my last weekend here at the Grapevine campus and my last weekend as the 4th and 5th grade pastor. I've accepted the role as children's pastor of the Plano Satellite Campus, taking on birth through 4th grade, and after this coming weekend, I will be out there from this point forward. And it was a hard decision to make, but a blessing and a huge answer to prayer for Julie and I. This is a big promotion for me, a big step up, and I've been talking a lot about God's sovereignty of late, and man, has He just shown Himself so evidently through this. At the same time, I'm so sad to leave you guys, and I don't know what. Some of you may be asking, well, who's taking over? That's a prayer. We don't know. We don't know who's going to have the 4th and 5th grade room after I leave, but there will be plenty of fantastic people covering. Chris Oldenburg and Sam Johnson will have it taken care of until we can figure out who we're going to bring in next. But I just want to thank you guys so much for all you've done for 4th and 5th grade. Some of you, we've been together for a long time, since I've been down in the 2nd, 3rd grade room. I was in 2nd, 3rd grade for 2 years before being up here for nearly 3 years, and it has been an amazing experience working with all of you. And I know, as I told y'all this last weekend, there were some tears about that, and I share those same tears with you guys as well. It was bittersweet when Mike offered it to me. My first impulse was to say no, I don't want to go. But as I mulled it over, and as I've told everyone else, in God's economy sometimes we know we're supposed to do something, and we know we're supposed to go somewhere when we don't want to do it, and we don't want to go. You can look at the characters all through the Bible. In most cases, what someone wanted to do and where they wanted to go did not line up with what God wanted them to do and where God wanted them to go. A lot of times God just said go without any direction. But at least, I've got some fantastic direction from Mr. Tracy Barnes, who I'm so excited to work with over at the Plano campus. It's hard not to get excited when you meet with Tracy Barnes and talk with him. He's a very enthusiastic guy, and so I'm looking forward to that. But again, back to you guys. I love every single one of you, but this is going to be my last video to you guys on the flip camera. But I'm sure there's a lot of questions that some of you may have, and feel free to call on me. But please, everyone, please come this weekend, and so I can see you all at least one more time. I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be involved with lock-in. I'm still going to be serving the same role out at camp. So if you do camp, I will be out there. But I'm going to be here. I'm going to be around as we do events as a church. Remember, we are one church, just 5 locations. So I'm not leaving, just going across the way. But I just want to encourage every one of you guys, because we've talked about this before with conflict. When we have conflict or change, when we have change, there comes a conflict, and with that, there's the inevitable growth. And maybe me stepping out to Plano is going to help this place grow in 4-5 the way God intends. I don't know. We'll see. But I just want to encourage all of you with that to stay on the wall. Stay on the wall, because when you're on the wall, you can see the blessings that God has for you. If you jump down, you'll miss it. And Rachel needs you. The 4th and 5th grade room needs you. The kids that you've been developing relationships with need you. And as much as I want to wrap all of you up in a box and take you with me and just really rock it out there in Plano, I've got to go find the awesome people that I've worked with here out there. But I wish I could take you with me, but that does no good for the ministry here. So I just want to again say thank you to every single one of you for what you've meant to me and what you've meant to Julie and my family as a whole. And if I think about it too much, I'll start to shed some water here, right about there, maybe there. I don't know. But I love you guys, and I hope to see you all this weekend. Thank you for all you've done. I love y'all. Bye-bye.